Okie dokie. Let's begin some testing. For those who are watching, I apologize if I sound really like horsey or like I think that's the word I'm looking for. Horse, whatever. My throat is killing me. Um, I don't know what it is. I've just been really like kind of sick or whatever. I don't know what if it's like you call it sick. It's just I'm losing my voice. So, um, but welcome if you're watching. We do some testing with. I don't know if we want to test some smoker out. I do want to try out something I've been thinking about, and it's cutting this Rosinante. Here, I want to try out cutting Rosinante and this Helmabo. This is an older list. I don't even use this one anymore. We should have 12 2-hit counters, right? No, we don't. So let's fix that right now. Add this to Shigi. And then I want to add third guard, third volcano, and then what am I missing here? I know there's the card that's kind of spicy that I'm thinking about is full body. I think this is correct. Yeah, let's try this. And the reason why full body is something you start thinking about, for me at least, is because of this matchup right here. Because of the Zoro matchup, it gives you a really decent out to it. We're second, so on curve, we have 3 2-hit counters is decent. We don't even plays though for a while. This is a little bit better. Still not great. Borsellino's good. You can play the Kobe if needed, like if he plays another smoker. 2 Dawn Up would be nothing. I don't know if he plays anyways, so let's add. Nothing too crazy here. We can counter with this. If he plays the Zoro or the Robin here, that's not great for us, but nothing too crazy. We can swing for 5 here. And then play Borsellino. Play a little bit defensive. He should, in theory, take this. These smokers are good, but they're not going to be doing anything too crazy for a little while. And we play the Borsellino and pass. That way he can't just swing for 5. Granted, he's going to be swinging for a lot of 6Ks. We don't have any 2K counters, though. And it's a little bit problematic. Zoro, again, is a really hard matchup for us. Yeah, in developing this board stage, really not helpful. Got the Magra, and you can attach 2 to lead, swing for 7, and we can take that. We could use the trigger effect, though, and we can get rid of I guess the Robin's the best thing. Doesn't really matter. Both getting rid of one of these Namis is also decent, but I think we're going to get rid of the Robin. It just means he doesn't get a swing, I guess, but nothing too crazy again. We could activate this with leader effects, and we can maybe play this smoker here, because if we get this smoker to stick on board, we can do some shenanigans. But this smoker also works. It'll also give us enough. I don't know. We also can play this Borsellino and keep 2 up for impact wave, but I kind of don't imagine us using it that early. I'm thinking we're gonna go 7 at lead and then play the smoker. Give us a little bit more of a kind of a good way to rush him down. Like he can't answer this, so now we're still at high enough life. We're actually pretty decent position. Not the best, but like there's not much you can do about it. He's gonna -3 off of what? Oh, he played the Gordon and minus this by 3. We're going to counter out. I feel like Kobe's decent to lose, but I really want to keep the smoker. But I think we lose the smoker. We get no 2K counters. We gotta take what we can get. 4 Dawn after that. We take that to another Kobe. That's not that bad, but yeah, there's a smoker, or there's a Zoro, and then that's gonna be a 7K swing, which we have to take here, which is not great for us, but whatever. We do hit the Meteor Volcano. That's actually not that bad. We can clear Nami. We can clear these Zoro too, but if we actually hit face with this smoker, we'll most likely be able to KO just about everything. So let's just do this. And then we're going to attack into the Zoro. We want to clear the Zoro. We can't have it stick. That's fine. Now we can attach 1 to this smoker, and if we can hit this for, I force him to defend a lot, which is really good. Or bring him to 1, which is also fine. Yeah. Drop to 2Ks? Perfect. Now we have a couple of options here. We have 6 Dawn left. We can play the other Borsalino or the Kuzan, and then we can either play the Meteor Volcano. Let's see. These are all good, decent options here. Kind of want to play the Smoker, but I'd rather draw a card, so I think I'll play this. If we hit the full body, it's kind of late. Don't necessarily need it, and we do have the Impact Wave we got to think about, but I think I'd rather use the Meteor Volcano here to get rid of a 1-drop. I think it's slightly... We're going to be fine for a little bit more. We established a board state here. I think now he has to kind of focus on the Smoker, especially if he has 9 Dawn. He's going to probably play Whitebeard, but he's not. Okay, so we're not going to see a Whitebeard come down, which is fine. We're going to see the attach onto this 7. That's a little annoying for us. It means he could potentially go for game if he really wants to, but we're going to take anyways. Again, that's not great for us. It means he's going to have another 7k swing. If we take this, it's actually kind of super dangerous. 1, 2... We could, in theory, defend a 7, another 7k. So I just don't want to drop 2 cards. But I think we have to. So we're going to drop 2 cards to make this 8k. Now if he plays another Zoro. Oh, he's playing the Magra. Is that worse? Kind of not great. If he does manage to KO the Borsalino, that's still not great. But it looks like he's going to keep one up for the Radical Beam. Again, Zoro's just a really hard matchup for Smoker. We're going to see the AK into the Borsalino, which means it's dead. We don't super need it anyways. We do want to survive, though, so we should probably start clearing these things. But we can think about going for surviving. Not going for game, but we can do some really hefty damage. We can swing for... I mean, we got to get rid of this Nami. Potentially, I guess. We can clear all the cards on his board without having to invest really anything. And we still feel decent. We could attach one to the Smoker. That'll give us another 9 to work with. We can play the Kuzan, which will get rid of this Magra. Kind of want to play this, but I really need to think about getting an Impact Wave. We could play the Kobe, but then we don't have the counter in hand. I think playing Sakazuki is slightly better. We're going to discard the other Smoker. Get rid of this. We got to leave 2 up for the Impact Wave, just in case. So I think we're going to attach 2 to this Smoker and swing. Oh, but I just realized that we don't have double attack anymore because I'm stupid. Whoops. Oh well. I'm an idiot. That happens. Sometimes you make stupid plays. Happens to the best of us. We are technically winning a race, but if he has enough more Zoro 1-drops, that's not great for us. We are going to hit the 7k swing on lead. I kind of think we're just going to have to use the Impact Wave, go to Resolve, and have it go back to us. And he played the Sunny-kun. He had another Impact Wave. That's pretty good. All of our attacks are going to be fairly strong considering he played the Sunny. And we can do this. Make this go up, down now. He has no Dawn up as well, so this Smoker will have a good chance of hitting, but we need to keep up 6. That means we don't have a ton to work with. I know somebody just followed or something. I shout out to the follow. I'm sorry I didn't see it, the name, and I don't want to look right now. Thinking. The question is, we can play the Borsalino and have Impact Wave at 6. That means there's 3 up. I kind of want to pressure him with the Smoker. I think that's a little bit smarter. We should have enough left over because we'll need 6, right? So, yeah, we are going to see them counter out of that, which gives us some little wiggle room here. We can swing for 7, force the counter. Yep, and then swing. We can attach 1 here and swing. This should hit. Yep, and then we're going to play the Borsalino, and we will pass there, leaving up enough for Impact Wave, and this just for Kobe counter, but means that he's going to swing with this first. You're going to see the 5k swing. We can counter with the Kobe. It's a little bit scary, but we should be fine if we actually just block or counter this. It's a little bit scary, though. He's going to attach 2 to his lead. 3, 4. We're going to see the 9k swing at lead. Here's the scary thing. If he leaves enough for that Zoro, another Zoro, it'd be 6, 7, 8. Which actually we actually have enough for Impact Wave, so we should be fine. He has no way to get rid of this Borsalino, so we actually should be able to survive just about everything here. And we did 2K counter, which is also good. Which means we might actually win this next turn, considering we have... Yeah, we just have to block this with the Borsalino, which sucks, but it's better than nothing. And then we're going to... Did we math wrong? Oh, no, we got me math correctly. We're going to Impact Wave, choose no targets, go to 9, and pass. We should have game here now. And just do the old shabam, make that. We're going to go all into this lead here, which means we have to be a little bit careful how we do this, but it should be fairly simple. Swinging with the Kuzan first for 5, select target, doesn't matter. We're going for game here, so it shouldn't matter. We're actually going to be able to win this. We should be able to win this. No Dawn Up means we're in a really good position. He does only have 2 cards in hand. Even if he does counter out of a 1 smoker, he won't be able to counter out both of these attacks. So we should be fine. We should swing for 7 here, because even if he does counter out of this, we still win. So these should be take, and then we go all in on the smoker character, and that should be game. Who said smoker couldn't beat Zoro, right? There it is. Very, very simple. We're going to just get out of that game. Not too bad by us. That was weird. I feel like this is a little bit harder matchup, but we get to go choose second, which is really good. Full body's kind of not great here, but we do have Sakazuki on curve. We do have the 2K Carp. This is not that bad. We do have plays every turn, but they're nothing too phenomenal except for the Sakazuki. I think we do keep this just because Sakazuki on curve is just really good. We could play full body here, but then we can't play Borsalino on the following turn. So I also have the Impact Wave needed. No, actually, no, we're actually in a pretty decent spot here. We're not going to swing at all for a little while because we can play Borsalino. It's going to be a 6K at face. We actually do want a 2K counter here. Just defending early means we don't have to take later hits, and we're not in a position to not get too distracted by that. Playing the Rekio here is a little bit weird, but that's not... I mean, it's actually very weird. If he does have 5 Dawn, which means he can play something like a... I mean, no matter what he plays, we can play Sakazuki in response. Discard the full body and feel not too bad. We are going to take this attack, though. Kuzan isn't super great. We are going to see the King do. We do have 5 Dawn here, 6 Dawn here, sorry, and we are going to play the Sakazuki. I take the effect. I don't believe we need... I don't know if we need this Volcano, so we're going to get rid of the King do here and pass. Why that vanilla fall body? So it's something I'm testing out. I saw a list a long time ago. Tried out something weird with like using the full body. But then I saw Sakazuki's not bad. Why we're doing it is because for the Zoro matchup, because if we hit it, if we're turn 1 player in our first turn, if we play that, it's actually really good to swing into his characters, and actually you might be able to bring tempo into our for the matchup. It's something I'm just testing out. Not necessarily the best thing ever, but I definitely want to, in theory, try it. We do have 8 Dawn now. We could really want to play Sakazuki, but KOing this was kind of useless. I'm gonna probably KO the Rakio. Use card action. Discard this Kuzan. It's kind of useless here. Get rid of the Rakio. Then we have 2 Dawn to mess with. Nothing too crazy. We can put 1 in here and 1 on lead. That seems kind of fine. Let's just get some cards out of his hand, potentially. Maybe give him a card. Doesn't really matter. We're going to swing for 8s and just see what happens. Next turn, we actually have the Kuzan, which, yeah, we force the guard point, which is really good. If he goes to 9 next turn, that means he's probably going to play the Whitebeard, which is not super great for us. We haven't seen the stage also. Suka good into Zoro. Isaka? No, I don't like... Okay, so the reason why I don't like Isaka is because... so we got the Sequake combo with the Squad. God's broken. The reason why I don't like it is because it's, not that it's bad. We're gonna counter this. It's just that I don't feel it's necessary, like, even a little bit. Like, especially if you're only gonna address 1 matchup, and they're gonna KO it anyways, and it doesn't do really anything into any other matchup, so it's just kind of sitting there useless. You know what I mean? Like, it's fine. We couldn't play the Smoker or the Kuzan. We play the Kuzan, we can get rid of... I don't know what we can get rid of off that. We can try to get rid of Marco, but I think we should get rid of the Squad. We should get another Sakazuki. That'd feel really good. I don't know, I feel like going 8k... 2 big attacks that don't matter. Yeah, we're gonna actually just get rid of the Squad here. Swing for 7 into lead. Not seeing Moby Dick for him is actually really good for us. Probably should get 2k out of this. We're gonna just slow grind though, which kind of sucks. But Izuka I don't like into like just running a card just to deal with one matchup, and if you don't hit it, like it just seems kind of counterintuitive. We are going to see the 6k swing into the to my Sakazuki because of the ace, which kind of sucks. We're only going to see the 7k at face, which we're going to take, but at least we don't have to deal with the Moby Dick, which is really good for us. We are just swing 10 at lead here. Nothing too crazy. Yep, make him drop some cards. That's really, really good for us. We are going to play this. Let's see if we can do anything with it. Not really. We do have... If he plays Moby Dick next turn, there's a chance we lose. We don't have Dawn to make everything worth it. We could play Kobe to get rid of nothing. Actually, we can get rid of a Marco. I'd rather save it for a kill turn, potentially. We can play Tashigi, but that's not that good either. I really hold on to Impact Wave. I also want to play the Smoker. It's a little scary. Granted, we have no 2k counters, as long as it doesn't play the Moby Dick. Even then, we can block. I don't know. You have to be very vulnerable to do something like that, so I kind of think we're good to just go... I don't know. This is hard. This is kind of a hard decision. It's a little risky, but I'm thinking we go swing 6k at face and then play the Smoker. Right? We have enough 2Ks to survive most things and a blocker. It's a little risky, but, you know, it's fine. He doesn't have Moby Dick yet. I don't imagine he's going to have it anytime soon. The only thing we have to be kind of sort of careful is if he runs Luffy. Or, yeah, if he runs Luffy, that's kind of lame, but it's not that big a deal. We are going to see the Ace come down, trying to get rid of... Okay, he's going to actually get minus the Kuzan and the Borsalino, which is not that big a deal. We're going to see 6k at face. We're just going to 2k counter out of that, which means we're going to probably survive this turn. Swinging 7k at face. That one we actually can just take and not care. Another Sakazuki's pretty good. 7k at face. That one's a little annoying. We can 2k 1k out of it, but rather just... Oh, no, I don't want to lose my Borsalino. 3 Dawn. We probably win next turn, to be honest. Let's just counter out of this, just to be safe. Okay. Draw a card. 2 Impact Waves. We could play the Kobe to get rid of one of these Marcos. Let's actually see what the play is. Oh, I forgot to... Oh, wait, no, we're good. For saying that, I was like, oh, no, I've got to use my leader effect. It's like, oh, wait, no, we're good. We're going to... Really doesn't matter. Let's go 6. It really doesn't matter here. We should make him waste some cards here. 10 would mean... Yeah, 10's good. Yep, see the block. We don't care about that because we're going for game here. We're going to swing for 8. And that should be game. Yep. Easy peasy. Nah. We're gonna leave it at that before I get upset and start getting my ass whooped. Too untranslated. Oh, what if this new version? I'm just stupid. Let's go this one because he has an OPO2 lobby. We go second always if we can help it. Having the Borsalino is kind of decent. Oh, we did give him kind of curve. Smokers, kind of rather have cards at KO. Like this is better. Draw. Nothing crazy here. We just got past. He does have only swinging 8k lead. Just take the hit. We're going to draw here. Going to probably play Borsalino. We got to be a little bit careful, but I think we're fine to swing with just this and play Borsalino. We have a pretty decent matchup against Ivankov. It gets a little rough. They're good with Ivankov, but I have to hit really good curve and stuff. But we should have a decent matchup into it. We are going to see the Mihawk come down. We can counter and... do we take this or actually counter this? I think we actually take this. Yeah, that's not a big deal. We do have a Garp here that we can play down. We'll have one Dawn left over. It really doesn't matter here. I think we do play the Garp, get rid of this. We'll get rid of the... Oh, we could play the Sakazuki, but I think I'd rather be a little bit more careful with that one. We could play the Kuzan for later, because then we can Meteor Volcano combo, which is broken. But I think I'd rather just get rid of this now, and then just go 6k lead. Yeah, he just 7Ks and passes turn. Do you want to play the combo? Play that. Yep. Discard 2 cards. Probably bounce like Borsalino, but we know this is happening. That's actually not a big deal. Swinging 5k at face, which would be not a big deal. We're kind of out with the smoker here. Now we can actually get rid of this kind of easily, right? Because it is a... We can use the effect to... Oh no, we need the effect of... We do need the effect of Leader and Sakazuki to get rid of this, which we're going to have to do, I suppose. Play a card action, discard the Garp, get rid of this card. We don't want that sitting there. We could swing with Garp here, but I feel like it's a little bit risky. Like, I'd rather have it do, like, stuff. He's going to swing into it with the Ivankov next turn if they leave it on board. If we wait a turn, we actually can play the Tashigi and then KO the Garp, pretty much KO this Ivankov anyways. Or just have a response to a potential other Monkey D. Luffy. It's a little bit wonky, but I feel kind of comfortable about it. Kind of wish I played the Kuzan, but Kuzan wouldn't have done anything too crazy here. I mean, if he discarded, he would have maybe drawn another card, I guess, on play, but eh. He's going to discard the Luffy here, which means he probably has another Ivankov. 7k at face. Kind of want to counter out of this, but we kind of just have to take it. 6. That we can counter out of, though. We can counter with this Garp. It's not doing anything for us. He does have enough for another Ivankov, though, which sucks, but... it means we probably have to play a Tashigi. Oh, we're not going to see it. We're going to see the Doflamingo. That's not bad. Top 5 search, whatever. Top 5, whatever. He is going to play some on the bottom as well. Going to play the Buggy. Probably searching for, again, for his... whatchamacalls it, which means we actually can probably keep on to our Tashigi. He drew a Crocodile, though, did not draw the Ivankov combo. So now we actually have a whole turn of immunity, which is pretty sweet. And we have Buggy here, which means we can reduce its cost. Let me just think about if there's anything important. If you can kill his Ivankov, that'd be great. If we have a Tashigi to reduce it, but I don't want to waste a Tashigi if I don't have to. 3 Dawn. Could be a Deathwink. Doubt it, but it's not impossible. Let me think about this. If I use the Tashigi, it means I get to get rid of this Ivankov with Garp effect right here. Seems kind of good. Gives the tempo back in our favor. Kind of want to swing into it first. Or we can play the Kobe. How much Dawn will we have if we do this? 3. Oh, we only need a 3 for that. So we can play the Kobe, get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Volcano's kind of useless here. Now we can go 9 into this, and let's see how he responds. I'm very curious. He is going to let it KO, which means we have to keep it Tashigi. That's kind of nice. We have 4 Dawn. We can play Borsalino or the Kuzan. I kind of think the Kuzan's better here because we don't need to play the Borsalino. It means we also can swing at face. So I think we're actually going to attack with the Garp this turn, which is really sweet. And we can swing with the Kuzan. Oh, is there a trigger? There's no trigger, right? Okay. We're going to swing lead for 7. Then we can play the Kuzan, give us another card draw. And we can't possibly lose this next turn. He used the Gum Gum Rain, which is fine. Gonna draw a card. Another Porcelino is actually not too bad. And now we also have the ability to reduce cost with Kuzan, which means we can use Garp Effect to just KO everything in the game almost. Anything that costs like what 8 or less, we can just KO. We are going to see the Even Cough combo. He's going to put 3 into leader and try to swing to his Garp because he has to clear it. Discarding that. Oh, the Kuzan means I can't actually also. That's kind of annoying. That's a little annoying actually. But he's going to probably swing to the Garp anyways because he has to clear it. Yep. Let me think about this. If it dies, I can play double Porcelino, so it shouldn't technically matter. Also, we can also go for game this next turn, is what I'm realizing. 7, 7, 5, 7. Yeah, I think I want it on board. So we're actually gonna counter to save it. We can actually probably win here. Let's do this. Swing for 5. Let's see how he responds. Yep. So that's probably another 2K. Which means all of this can hit. Double Porcelino would mean no investment. It's a little annoying. How do we do this? It's a little scary because we might lose this next turn. But we should go 7 here. Or 7 lead. And then that should hit. Yeah. You join. Yeah, the vanilla full body, something little spicy. Yeah, we should win here. It's just you gotta make sure that no shenanigans. This is 7, 8, 9. We should swing for 9 here, unless. Yeah, no. That should be hitting, and then this should be lethal, unless it's a trigger, which I think I just misplayed because I'm stupid. Nope. That should be game. That should be game. Yep. Because I was scared of Gum Rain, but there was no way for him to deal with it, no matter what we did. Didn't say it was Garp. Yep. You guys want to see this list I'm trying out? It's not that I'm not by any means like attached to this list. It's just something I'm thinking about because full body gives us a really much better matchup into Zoro if we have it turn 1. And that's really good. And it's a card that at worst comes a counter. The card that I kind of really don't love for this, I really don't like Rosinante. Like, I like it. Like, it's one of my favorite cards in the game. Just whatever. But the thing about it is it gets removed too easily. Like, Robins, Vistas. It's so easy to remove. Whitebeard. It's too easy to remove this card. Comes useless. This is just as useful, and it gives us an out to the matchup. A lot of, again, I know someone said Isuka. Isuka is not bad by any means, but the reason I don't like it is because it's only decent in one matchup, and even then it gets KO'd very easily. And it has a KO card to actually get its effect off, which they just counter out and they're fine. It's fine, and also even then, if they're careful about it, they'll have like one risky card, and it's like, oh wow, this Isuka's doing nothing. Why Garp? Personally, why Garp? This one? This Garp's actually really good. Don't sleep on this card. This card's sweet. You just gotta be you gotta be mindful of this card. It gives you another way to KO. And you can run it. I think a lot of smoker lists should run it too. Like, I think that. Most lists don't run any. I like this card because against your Whitebeard matchup, this card is actually really good because you either A, are going first because they chose to go second, which means your turn 3 is nuts. So, for example, this is the example. Turn 1, you do nothing because you have no turn 1 play. Turn 2, which means they're Whitebeard, right? So they have 2 Dawn. They do nothing unless they play Moby Dick. Whatever. Turn 3, you can play Smoker, whatever. You have some decent curve. You can maybe play Medieval King if you need it for some ungodly reason. It doesn't matter. Kobe, if they play like a blocker, it really doesn't matter. Most likely you'll do nothing. Their turn 2. So they're at 4 Dawn with Whitebeard. They'll play a 4-drop 6k Atmos. Like every time, or Luffy, because it's correct. It's just the correct thing to do. Where is it? This stupid thing. Because it's the correct play. Now, what you do is now it goes to your turn. You're at 5 Dawn. You play Garp, use effect, discard card, and you say goodbye Atmos. And now they're set behind an entire turn, which is really good. And then Garp is really, really good because it clears those 6Ks, 4-drop 6Ks, and it can clear your opponent's entire board every single turn. They have to answer Garp. Like, you do not have a choice. You need to answer it, which can slow them down potentially. It's really easy to make sure this card stays on board. It's just a really good card. Garp up your 3 makes sense with CP9 stuff. Don't you already have decent Whitebeard matchup? Also, you don't already have Sakazuki. You would be surprised. Your Sakazuki's if you're second, obviously it's better. Garp is just extra insurance, and do not be fooled. Whitebeard matchup is actually hell. It's actually one of my harder matchups. That and Zoro, but it goes like Zoro, Whitebeard, then I'd beat everything else. But this list does look crazy a little bit, like from whatever. But you do have a decent Whitebeard matchup if you play everything correctly. Like, you have Sakazuki's and stuff. If you're turn 2 though, if you're turn 2 player, then you're a little bit higher chance of doing better things. But if you're not turn 2 player, you're kind of in a really bad position with Smoker. Because Whitebeard just kind of does all he wants a thing. Unless you run Garp. I think Garp kind of fixes it. Garp fixes your curve, and the card is actually kind of bonkers. It KOs lots of things. Like, it forces your opponent to have to, like, think. And you have so much space in this list. Like, you kind of can do whatever you want. I think you should, like, personally think Smoker players should run 2 Garp at least. But I like 3 right now. I'm just testing it. This is all, again, theory. It's all just theory. We're testing right now. You have Little Smoker for Zoro only, or something else too. Little Smoker? No, Little Smoker is actually insane. No. Little Smoker is actually a staple in Smoker list. I promise. Oops. Where the hell? God damn it. Little Smoker is actually nuts. It will win you a lot of matchups. I run this at 4 over in every Smoker version I play. Card is really good because it beats Mirror Match. It beats it can beat Zoro if you really need it to. Normally this isn't the card you rely on, but this is a good, decent matchup counter for stuff to swing into it for very little investment. Can late game carry you if you need to. Card's really good. Beats Kaido, beats Mirror, because it can't be KO'd. So they can't remove its 7k swing that's coming almost every turn. So good. So good. Card's nuts. The fact that you can't get KO'd is the reason why you run it. It's pretty stupid good. Yeah. I don't think it's anything too crazy. I mean, my other Smoker list looks like this, I believe, which is like almost the same exact thing, but I'm not running the full bodies and I'm running the Rosinantes. You know, like, it's essentially just Rosinante, and I don't think oh no, I do run 22 counters now. But essentially, this is just testing something crazy. I've seen someone try it once and it actually worked for them, so I was like, wait, let me try it. And again, this was months ago, but I want to try it. What you want to know was the bigger reason you have it in? For sure, you just leave it on board when you need it. The Little Smoker is just a good card. Like, it's just a staple. Like, there's no real, like, I don't, it's a counter. It's just a good card. Garp is just amazing if you gets untouched, which most times it won't. It can KO almost everything that's relevant because of your leader's effect. Like, if they have Basil Hawkins, let's say, and you don't have your Sakazuki, you just go leader effect, Garp, and you're doing Sakazuki play. You get rid of anything that's 5 or less with leader effect. Sure, it's annoying to have to combo like that, but it's still, like, something you can do. It's just good. You run good cards to run. Just be good, guys. It's just this. 16-2K seems the way if you drop Rosinante. You could. This hand's kind of. I can KO anything in Meteor Volcano, KO anything with Kobe, play the Smoker if need. 2K counters. I think we're okay with this. Smoker is just a high roll Kaido. What? Oh, a less high roll Kaido. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I said just high roll Kaido. I was like, what do you mean? Like, it's insane. I don't think you need 16 2Ks. That seems kind of excessive. We should probably save this, but I kind of feel like I'm a little bit safer getting rid of this Nami. I wish he played the, because he played Chopper, which is actually kind of interesting. Kind of wish he played Sunny there. But what are you going to do? If he swings for 5, we can counter, but I really don't want to do that. I'd rather him attach and make it not worth... What? Why did he play Makino? Huh? Oh, man. Alright, we take that. That's okay. Smoker's decent. Why did he play the Makino? I'm gonna use the effect. Swing for 7. Yeah, to block. That's fine. And then we play the Kobe, I guess? No, we don't even care, because... Yeah, we don't care Makino stays. Because there's no target that rushes, so we could just play the Smoker and not care, I guess. I could play Garp, but I kind of rather have the 2K in my hand. That seems kind of odd. Playing Dodon, yeah, it's not doing anything for a while. Now, wherever he plays down, if he plays enough... I guess if he plays enough 1-drops, he feels kind of confident, right? Playing the Nami from the Dodon is broken. Now he gets the pistol. That's kind of fine. 2 on lead would be nice, but he's only sees 1 on lead, which means we counter out with the, I think, I kind of want to hold Tashigi, but well, I think it's Tashigi. 1 up, just kind of sitting there. That's a little, I don't know what's going on, to be honest. The Makino can make the Nami do stuff, but it's not that big a deal. I'm swing for 6 here. I play 16 2K on Z, and Z is a different story. Z is actually a completely different deck. We swing for 7 here. Honestly, Z's such a different beast that, like, I kind of low-key understand it. He is going to guard point early. That's a little odd. We could play the Kobe and leave 2 up for an impact wave, but I kind of want to not care. Like, I want to play the Smoker. Smoker's actually kind of proving itself really decently in the Zoro matchup. Like, last game, this card actually put in a ton of work. Because I can just make something 0, swing with this for 8, and it's like all of a sudden a good effect. There you have more reasons for it, but I still don't think I agree on it. Oh, I think that the only moment I overweigh my deck with 2K counters is when I'm still new to a deck and deck's I'm looking for. Fair enough. I think Z is just a different deck. I think it's hard. Like I have very little practice with Z. 7K into my 4K Smoker seems kind of good from over here. Yeah, we don't care about that like at all. Now we can swing into the Nami and try and get rid of the Makino if necessary. Actually, we just gotta get rid of the Nami. If we don't, let me think about this. It's gonna be 6 or 7. Seems like a very excessive. It's gonna be 7. Kinda don't care. Hitting Garp is not too bad. I kinda want to clear all of this, to be honest, but it seems kind of greedy. We will have 8 Dawn though. 8 at face or 7 at face. We can take that. We don't care. Just don't care. Just keep swimming. But see, now we can play Garp and we can play Kobe and just clear this entire board with like 0 investment, which is kind of good. Or we can just swing twice, but I kind of want to win the race because I'm not currently winning the race. But we actually don't even need to get rid of Makino. We only need to get rid of Nami, so we actually don't even need to do any of that. Which means we actually have enough Dawn to do whatever we want. We can go 7 and make this 8. Hit twice. So I think we do that. I think we play the Sakazuki here because it doesn't get KO'd by Lily anything. We don't really care. Garp. Do we discard Garp? I think we do. We gotta get rid of the Nami because now this Makino does no good targets because who cares? We can hold on to the Kobe. Use the effect. Make this 0. Make this 8K if we want, and then double hit, which would be really good. Like, that's actually kind of... This card's actually... If he counters it, too, like, there's, like, no world where I feel bad about this. Oh, are we seeing a trigger? Because Pistol doesn't trigger. I guess we can say a Red Hawk. Or not Red Hawk. I guess it could be Rock, I guess. Regardless, that's still not that big a deal. With Z, you have downside being in 4 life, but if you drop Cruise and you get War, it's just 5-4 life. There's Tetra. Yeah, no, but you're right. You're absolutely correct. I think we swing. Here's the 1 down now. Make this 7. I think we actually just swing into the Curly Dodon. Slightly safer. Just, we gotta be a little bit safe. And then we end turn there. We can leave the Machina on board. It doesn't do anything. Because, again, there's no 1-drop with Rush yet. So, we can leave it. And it can do whatever it wants all day. Like, we don't care. It's so weird they played it so early. That is the weirdest thing. You're not gonna see the. Oh, okay. That's gonna be something. If he doesn't have Rush, no matter what, it doesn't matter. Oh, double. That's a little lame. My god, that's annoying. Now it's a 7k body. We do have 2 2ks, so it's like, oh my jeez, okay. Okay. Dang. Oh, 10 into my smoker? That's a little more annoying. We can double 2k, but that's a lot of investment to save a smoker. We just kind of let it die. That's actually not a big deal. The Dawn comes down, gonna grab a Nami. We don't actually care about these bandits because they are only 2k. They need 2 Dawn to invest and to do literally anything, so they actually can do. Dawn's kind of slightly annoying because he can be at 5k. We're at 2 life. We're gonna be at 1 now. We could. Yeah, let's take it. Kuzan's kind of terrible. That Kuzan's kind of good though in this matchup. We kind of need to get rid of this Machina. And we can invest the Dawn into it, not care. Or we could. No, we can't. Let's just get rid of this Machina. Machina needs to go. 2 Dawn up. No blockers. We can swing for 7. We have 9 Dawn to work with. We need 6 Dawn to do what we want. We should get 3 Dawn to work with. We can play the Smoker. So I think we only swing for 7. We swing for 7 here. Hopefully he takes it. If not, that kind of also sucks, but that's not the end of the world. We're actually not in bad position as it looks. Now we play the Kuzan. We do have the Sakazuki. It's kind of nice. We do have also the ability to play Kobe. Get rid of one of these cards. Probably the Dodon, but because there's no point. There's 3 of these. Kind of want to get rid of one of these, but yeah, we do because that's a little bit better. We're going to discard this. I think we get rid of the Dawn because there wasn't 3 1-drops. Like there's nothing we can do about that. Then we end turn there. And then this gives us a kind of a decent board to do something neat next turn. If we survive, his hand is gigantic. Like that's a really beefy hand. If he plays Whitebeard, we also have the Kuzan. Yep, there's the Kuzan. So now we can go Kuzan and now play a Sakazuki to get rid of this Whitebeard, which is kind of good. The only thing is we kind of need to be careful. We can get rid of one of these Magras and feel pretty good about it. His hand is still gigantic, which is my biggest complaint, I swear. You're going to see the AK swing only into the Sakazuki for... I don't want to waste a 2k counter, but I really don't want to waste this either. I think I'd rather save it. So we're going to just 2k, I guess, to keep it going. Draw, get another 2k. That's not bad. We're going to attach one here. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Oh, did I just mess up? No, we're good. That'd be 2 Dawn less, 7, 6. Fuck, maybe we did mess up. So it, not technically we didn't, but let's see. If he takes this, we lose the Kuzan. I think we have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 1 Dawn there. We didn't mess up as much as it just, this kind of is just unfortunate. And then reduce this. Now we can play Sakazuki and get rid of it. Yep, and he knows. Attack fails. Woo, okay. We're going to play the Sakazuki, activate effect, discarding a Smoker and getting rid of this card. Pretty good for our end here. We need to swing for Really doesn't matter, actually, the order, how we do this, so let's just swing for 7. And then swing for 8. And he took it. Okay. Interesting. I wonder if he's trying to like dig for ways to pump up his Magras and stuff so that he tries to go for game here. Like that is potentially what he could be doing. We do have 1 life, an impact wave, and 2 2K counters, and a smoker, so we're actually not in a bad position at all, even though we don't have a blocker. That's the only thing I wish we had. I wish we had Borsalino on board. But we managed to get rid of his Whitebeard, which is really good. That's why we had this Kuzan, to be honest. Like, I mean, not why, but it's like a really good application of Kuzan is you go swing Kuzan, minus the Whitebeard, activate Sakazuki, say goodnight, like say later, like goodbye. Oh, excuse me. So we're gonna see probably the dot investment to try and go for game here with small attacks and maybe see how he goes about that. That's only gonna be a 4K and now it's a 5K. We could counter out with this. We'll just counter with the smoker. We'll be careful with our if he only swings for 5K, that means our impact wave won't get rid of it. If we impact wave here, maybe we just don't care about impact wave. Maybe we don't care about its effects. If he has the Zoro, he's 6, 7, 8. Very similar situation that we were just in. If we counter out 6, 7, 8, which means we can counter. Yeah, we actually could impact wave here and not feel too bad. It sucks, but it's like I kind of want to put him in a false sense of security, and mathematically we survive. Yeah, we survive this now because he doesn't have enough for a Zoro to do literally anything to us. So we can just kind of go for game next turn. Yeah, this is only be 8 or 7. Sorry, no 8. I was 8, but the AK won't do really anything. He didn't make this anywhere near high enough. If we didn't have another 2K in hand, that would have been slightly different math. We had to kind of change what we're doing and probably save the impact wave, but because we used it early, we managed to save an attack, defending 2 attacks essentially for no reason. So it's unfortunate to use it that early, but it kind of baits stupidity. Like, you know what I mean? This is going to be 7. You're going to go at lead. 1 Dawn means it could be the only thing about that 1 Dawn, it could be it's a blocker. That's a little annoying. Blocker could be annoying. Let's do this. Activate effects. Doesn't really matter where. We can put this on the Kobe, swing for 5. You have to hope his hand's complete trash. We can swing for 7 and see how he responds. He doesn't need 2K, 1K if he doesn't use the blocker, so let's actually start with that. If he uses the blocker, we go all in and we win. If he uses the 2K, 1K, we can put 2 onto Sakazuki. He disconnected, that means we win. That means he was gone. He was not winning that game. We were 2 set up. Yeah, not bad. Easy peasy. We just don't drop games with this deck, boys. We just doesn't happen. That was a good game. We definitely take those. Let's try and see. Oh my god. This isn't that good. Yeah, we want more cards like KO, like Sakazuki here. Suru Meteor can be kind of maybe cool. Not really. I mean, Leader Suru Meteor means we get rid of a Atmos. So that's actually kind of good combo. We have no real play here, so we just end. Wish we had Borsalino, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. If he does decide to play the Atmos, we have to do Suru Leader 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we have exactly enough to do Leader Volcano Suru combo, which kind of sucks, but... Oh, but he's a 3-dot. Never mind. We're good. There isn't that many cards he actually play in turn 2, and feel too terrible about. The fact we've actually been going turn 2 against every Viper player is actually kind of convenient. We are going to see the stage speed come down. Ew. And 7k at lead. Ugh. We take it, I guess. We have a Kuzan, which is kind of good. It's not the worst thing ever. We'll just play that. And double impact wave is also not bad. He's probably going to play a Kingdu here, which means he respond with the Sakazuki. Impact wave can win us the game if we're careful, but if we keep attaching like 1 to lead, like they're gonna be in a counter position. Like if he only swings 6k lead, we definitely counter out of that with a Garp. Let's see. How does he do here? He plays King, he plays Sakazuki. He does swing 7k again. Fuck. Garp is kind of good here. Raukio, that's a little annoying. We can do some really cheeky plays here. I don't know why this is the second Raukio. Is this a set 3 version? Seems kind of stupid. Let's get rid of this card. Oh, I forgot to activate leader effect. Oh, I'm so stupid. We have the Kuzan as well. We could... Is he playing that version? That seems kind of annoying. Let's go 6k. And hold up the 2 for impact waves so we can use it. Like, if you go 7k again, we won't have to get annoyed. Yep, and we'll end turn there. This might be a set 3 deck because he's playing Raukio. But he put in OPO 2, didn't he? So that can't be right. That'd make him a scab. He potentially kill our Kuzan here, which... Yeah, I'm not defending that. Swinging for 7. We are going to use our impact wave there just so we can have a little bit higher defense and not worry about it next turn. This kind of sucks, but I feel like we need to clear this. Can we clear it without 5 or less? Yeah. I think we have to play this through, which kind of sucks. Card action, we'll discard this, and then we'll swing for 6 again. Whatever. Cancel 6. We don't want to do that, like lose our 2Ks, but it is what it is. You did take a counter out from an hand, which means he could be potentially playing a Whitebeard next turn, which would suck a lot. Because we don't have our Kuzan. The fact we don't have Kuzan makes our life a little harder. We got maybe slightly too greedy with the Meteor Volcano play to get rid of the Raukio. Granted, it was also a misplay, but that was like not the act itself isn't it misplay. The not using the Meteor effect was misplay that turn. Like we misplayed. It might have been a wrong choice, just because then we don't have the Kuzan, which means if he plays Whitebeard here, that's really annoying. Because if we had Kuzan, we can easily get rid of a Whitebeard. Because we can swing with the Kuzan, activate leader effect, reduce it, and then play the Garp. Or we could play the Kuzan after swinging with the other Kuzan, and that'd be just gone. You're going to see another 7k swing. I think we have to counter this, right? He has 8 Dawn, which means we don't have to worry about too much, but I don't know. It's a little bit scary because of the Moby Dick. It's a little bit scary. But losing 2k counters also kind of sucks. I think I'd rather just use the 2k counters here. And if he plays anything too egregious, like we have Kuzan, yeah, that's fine. We can take that. Borsalino's really good. 1 life. Kind of want to kill this thing. Kuzan won't do much here. We don't have Suru anymore. Means we have to kill it the old-fashioned way. 1 life means he has 1 dot up for the potential. Let's do this. Let's swing for 9 and see what he does. Probably guard point. Or a... Oh, he cleared it. Okay. That's pretty good. We have 8 Dawn left. Man, what do we do with this? We don't lose unless... Because he already played 2 aces. He's not going to have a third. Even if he did, we still don't lose. Huh. I don't know what to do here now. I didn't expect that to happen. Kind of want to play the Smoker, to be honest. Smoker, that leaves us 3 Dawn left to... we get touch 1 lead, swing for 6. Yeah. Lead from for Impact Wave, but we don't need the Impact Wave. We could potentially if there's another ace coming our way, but even then, I don't think we're going to need it. You could play the Sakazuki or Porcelain, you know what I mean? Yeah, we just swing for 6 and see what he does. Counters out, 2k, that's fine. I'm going to play Smoker here and enter. It's a little bit kind of like I'm kind of overkilling it. Like, I don't need the Impact Wave, you know what I mean? I could, in theory, do other stuff, but this feels a little bit safer. Next turn, we can play the Borsellino, like, almost definitively, because he is at that Moby Dick stage. Going to use the Otama to minus probably the Sakazuki, so we can swing into it, maybe? I think it's a little bit unnecessary, but okay. We haven't seen a Marco as well, which is kind of nice. And now all of our effects to get power is also activated. Going to play the Jozu. How do I feel about that? It's going to be 7k? Probably into the Sakazuki. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest. If he swings at leader, we just activate the Impact Wave, right? Yeah. I don't know how I feel about losing Sakazuki. I don't know if I care too much. We have a lot of things going for us next turn. But the thing is, if we also bring him to 0 with no Marco on board, that'd be so good. But then I won't be able to get the plus. I could just choose no targets. I could choose no targets for the Impact Wave. And invest another attack from lead into it by putting 1 Dawn into it, and it means he can't use the Marco swing. So we are going to Impact Wave and then choose no targets in Resolve. We want to keep the Tama on board so that we can get all of my leader. We get the leader effect and we can get the Smoker to kind of do whatever we want. If he puts like 2 Dawn into leader and then swing into the Sakazuki. What? Oh, he used Whitebeard Search, but now he doesn't have another swing off that. It would suck if he puts 1 into lead. I'd feel a little annoyed, but because then I kind of feel really obligated to counter out of it. Yep, that's annoying. No, we can't save it. That's a little lame. Nothing we can do about it, though. And he had the Chopper. Okay, that's not too bad. We could KO Chopper. Alright, so we have 1 Dawn open. We can KO it with a Garp effect. And, yeah, I think we do that. Trash this. Get rid of this. Then we're going to swing for 8. Oh, no. If we swing for 8, then... No. We're actually in a decent position. Yeah, unless he has ace, which would suck. But we're seeing 8k at face. And we win. Easy. That wasn't that bad. Man, I'm getting better with the Smoker deck, I swear to God. Like, it's like, huh, I can't drop games anymore. Let's try another deck out. Let's try something else, because Whitebeard, or Smoker requires a lot of brain power, and my head hurts. Let's see if we can play Law, even though that requires more brain power. Rob Lucci, that's at 3. Why am I being stupid? We could try making a Zoro deck, actually. Let's try playing Zoro. Let's do that. Let's play Zoro. We'll make a Zoro deck real quickly. Which I think I know my list is in top of my head. For this. For that. For this. For this. For this. For Makino. I think it's 3 Makro, actually. I'm not sure about the Makro. Makro's a little bit harder. But 3 of this, 3 of this. that. I don't run that. 2 of this. I run 3 of this, I believe. Where's my Vista? I always forget about Vista. And then I run... Oops. No, we run that. 3. What am I forgetting here? Forgetting something important. Oh, yeah. Whitebeard. But I like running 1 Jambe. I think I run... I don't know. It's been a while since I've looked at my list. I made a list today to test online against myself. Like, I was trying out, like, solo versus self on the sim, which I usually don't do. Which I made a new Zoro list to do it. I'm trying to remember what I did to make room. Ah, yeah, it was the 2 Bogda. And then we run 1 Jambe. So this is the Zoro list. Let's see. Zoro. I don't have a ton of I don't have a ton. I mean, I have a ton of playing with Zoro, but I don't have a ton of I don't have a ton of recent testing with it. We're going first. We do have the Gordon and the Vista play, which is actually kind of good. This hand's kind of neat. Actually, kind of I like this hand. It could be easily better, but you know what? Kind of like it. Gonna see Nami come down, get the beige down. Nami whiffs. We swing for 5. And we can just KO the... we play the Vista no matter what. I'm trying to decide the beige or the Nami's better here. I think the Nami's better. We don't want to see it get bounced and get value. He did also take the life there. We're going to take life here. Getting into Dawn is really sweet here. Gonna see his own Dawn come down. Gordon is not going to swing yet. Depends how much Dawn we have. We have 5, so we could... we can swing the leader for 6. Seems kind of redundant. We could play the Brook for 2. That wouldn't be that good, though. It's a little aggressive, but we don't necessarily need to be aggressive here. We are going to see the 2 on the Brook. That's kind of meh. We do hit the Robin. Does that change my play? Yep. Sure does. He's probably confused. But, you know, when you're playing Zoro, sometimes you just build board states. Get the Tama. Play the Robin. Pass. I don't know how I feel about this turn. I don't know how I feel about that. Because now we have 5 Dawn. Next turn after we'll have potentially Whitebeard to play. But if we get to keep our Robin, grab the X-Drake, swing for 5, we can take that. Ooh. Hit the pistol. We'll use it to get rid of Dawn, because I don't want him to bounce it. And he scooped. That's hilarious. You gotta get used to... You gotta start getting used to, if you're playing Law, losing everything. This hand kind of sucks. This hand's not much better. No, then again, we have the pistol for turn 2. If he goes Atmos turn 3. That's kind of neat. We've gone second against every Whitebeard player we've ever played against. Another thing that's kind of funny is I've been beating every Zoro player as Smoker, and I have not yet once had a playable body to do it. Don't know how I pulled that off, because it shouldn't be possible. Okay, we have a Makino and Gordon. We could play the Gordon here. That feels kind of decent. I kind of want to play Makino, but It's a little bit no point. I'd rather save it. So actually, turn there. I want to see if he responds with like his own Vista or something. See the 7k from me, going to play the chopper. We're going to take that. Yeah, sure, we'll get rid of the chopper. Why not? We have Flint pistol in hand. Doesn't hurt. We'll punish this place. Seems good to me. It's taking a long time what to do here. Yeah, just passing. Draw done. Wow, this hand's not that great. We could play Brook. Kind of no point. Kind of want to play Robin. No, actually, there's no point for that either. You can play the Mach, you know. So this is at 6. Let's just swing for 6 and then 8, and let's see how he responds. I've never played Whitebeard or Zoro against Whitebeard. This is the first time, I think. You can see the King do come out of his hand. That kind of tells me that it's safe to play. That's a little interesting. Countering out with the King do. I don't know if I even want to hit him, to be honest. Kind of want to establish board state with Brook, but that seems kind of bad. Yeah, we're gonna do it anyways. Curious what we're gonna do. I'm curious how he's gonna play out this next turn. He's gonna take that for sure. But then we have the Brook to do something potentially. If we're Makino and Gordon stays, that'd be kind of nice. Won't, but it'd be nice. The Marco comes down. Don't know how much I care about that, like at all. I care more to keep both my cards, Makino and Gordon here, which well, honestly looking like it's gonna happen. Which is kind of nice. 7k at the Makino on lead. Ooh, we take those. We take those. I would have loved to see another pistol and kill this again. That'd be really, really funny. Now we can just get a little aggressive, which is kind of funny. Alright, so now we have the Makino effect. Do this. Lead. This is at 6 now. We can Makino again, but I kind of feel like it's redundant. Kind of want to play Robin, because then we can play Otama next turn. So we have 3 to work with, 2 Dawn, which means 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we can just swing 6 twice. Or 3 times. Because then we have enough for Robin. Seems good to me. Just give him a little bit of pressure. Make him waste some cards potentially. Reverse the block come from him. Activate leader effect, or activate effects. That does change things for me, because now I can just do this. Make him waste a card. Without having to put 2 Dawn into my Brook. Now I can make him waste another card. Potentially get rid of Marco, which is kind of nice. Getting another Dawn, I'll put on my leader potentially. It's kind of neat. feel like that was actually kind of a mistake on his part, to be honest. Especially because he could just counter what the king do. That felt super wrong. Like, super unnecessary to do that. Counter out. He has 3 king deuce in hand. Swing for 7. Play Robin, pass. At least we won't see Whitebeard coming down. I mean, honestly, we're kind of doing pretty decent, considering. Like, our hand's not that good. We only went through 1 damage of pistol. Like we really have we've been just non-disrupted through the entire game. You also haven't seen Moby Dick, which is also really good. The worst case scenario would be him play Ace, I guess. Ace, Moby Dick, magically have 9 Dawn. Another Marco is not great. That's not great. There's Moby Dick. That's still not. We're still not in the worst scenario, to be honest. Get rid of Gordon will kind of suck. It's correct though. I keep swinging to Gordon means I can't do shenanigans unless I play Tama, and it means my Machina was kind of going nowhere. But then he forces a swing to Gordon. That's funny. 9 to the Brook. The hell? Sure, whatever, man. Seems incorrect as hell, but sure. Draw Dawn. Give it that. Now we're at 6. 7, 8. Hold on. I'll see who that was. Eureka ZZ is followed. Thank you for the follow or subscribe. Zen, you followed before. Thank you for that. We are going to see the block of the Marco. Discarding an Atmos to play the Marco. That's fine. We're going to activate this effect, put that at the bottom, making this now making this 6, 7, 8. 8. Kill this. You want to make it many 8 cases you can. That way they kind of just lose. Going all in one swing is actually how you lose to Whitebeard real quick. Yep. And that is game. Easy peasy. Now just waiting for an opponent. Let me fix that. That was a little annoying. Okay. D's lobby. Unlimited lobby, Untitled lobby. He only allows. Oh no. You go first, I think? Oh god, this matchup sucks. Wow, that hand got way worse real quick. So much tower from Treasure Cup, but I kind of miss it. Oh, I'd be sad. Tower from Treasure Cup is pretty sweet. Granted, I don't know how many lists run it. Like, you can run it in Whitebeard and Zoro, but it's like, I wouldn't. I think one-drop blockers are kind of bad now. But they're not bad by, like, let me see how I phrase this. They're not a bad card. It's just in concept, in the meta. They're not as anywhere near as good as they once were. Alright, we hit Nami. We need Zoro here. I don't know how we do. We can play Vista. Then we don't have to deal with this. No matter what, I think we swing for leader for 5 and don't think about it until... We only need 2 drops to play with Nami. Kind of is not super worth it. We can Vista, but they Vista back. It's a little annoying. Let's get rid of it. If he also plays Chopper, that would also suck. Drop my ring. Swinging for only 5. I think we actually take that, unfortunate. 4 Dawn, 3 for a Robin. That's not that bad. 1 for Chopper. That's actually not that. It really isn't that bad. I mean, this Vista's not doing much anyway, so might as well just use it. Swing for 5. Get some aggression in with it before it dies. Oh wait, I could have blown up the Robin. Nah, I don't think I care about that. Let's swing 6, which would tell him to probably block, because then Rika Robin could come down. So actually, you should block here with the Chopper. You'd be correct, but he doesn't. It is what that is. You know what I mean? $2K counter here now. Yep. Now he's probably going to go 1 on lead, 2 on Robin, swing into the Zoro, KO the Vista, or 6 onto lead, or 6 into this Zoro, trying to clear 2K, then 7 onto the Zoro. Potentially even play his own Zoro. We're not in the best spot. We could pistol Robin here next turn, which still isn't that good. The Brook is kind of not what I expected. Not what I expected at all. 2 onto Robin's also not what I expected. What is happening? 1 to lead, making this 7, swinging to the Zoro, killing the Vista, KOing them both. That would kind of suck. Doesn't necessarily matter how much Dawn he puts in the Robin or the Zoro, to be honest. It makes kind of 0 difference. Seven into Zoro, kill the Vista. We will let that happen. Now put 1 into lead. Yep, swing for 7. And then play Dawn maybe? 2 open. I kinda need this to go, so that's gone. We can play this and this, which means we swing for 5. Question is, how confident do I feel? We could play, we've seen the Radical Beam. We could try to dig for our own Radical Beam, but it kind of seems useless. Let's get the Sunny from that, then the Nami goes down, grabbing a beam. Yeah. And then we end turn. Next turn we can play our own Whitebeard. He can't do that much. That's gonna be too bad. If he's not careful, he'll lose his Chopper, because I can swing for a leader at 5 and he doesn't block, and then I play Whitebeard, and then he loses his Chopper next turn. And make him waste a card from hand. That would also be really good. I don't think we lose here. Just something we need to think about. Vista's fine. That's totally fine, to be honest. Setting up board state like that also just means our Whitebeard's gonna even have more value, which is just really good. The worst case scenario is... No, actually even that's not that bad. Yeah, we're in a very fine position. Putting 1 on lead, 2 on lead. That's fine. Swing for 7. Yeah, we take that. Another Dodon is whatever. Another Vista would be kind of annoying. That'd be slightly annoying. I hate Zoro Mirror. It is very annoying. I like other matchups better. Another Brook to put on his Brook. Swing for 6. Or is he... Yeah, so we're going to 2K counter that. Maybe slightly safe. Just slightly. Draw Dawn. We could try and clear this Brook. Just to try to clear some board. Granted, he's going to swing into the Dawn anyways. Swinging at leader for 5, which means you block here. If you don't, you lose it, which is funny. Like, haha. Haha, that's funny. Now his Chopper's gonna die next turn, and I get to laugh. See, this is why Chopper sucks. This right here. Even if you have Treasure Cart Chopper, it's like, oh yes, nice, expensive Chopper you have there. I hate to see something happen to it. Like, don't run Chopper unless you're being smart with it. Whitebeard is a dumb card. Yep, 3 into my Don. I really don't want to defend that. Do not care. We could see his own. Yeah, his own Whitebeard is kind of annoying, but that actually isn't as bad as you think. We can put 2 Dawn on. This is 7 on lead. We can counter that with a Sunny because it's going to be completely useless this game. Draw Dawn. We can now put 1 on lead, 2 on to this Whitebeard. Swing at face and K. Oh my god! Oh my god, I clicked the wrong card. No! We're stupid! Oh well, we'll still win. I'll find a way. Now, if he doesn't block with Chopper here, I'll laugh my ass off. Oh, okay, you psychopath. Sure. We're just gonna get rid of it and then put the rest into lead, I guess. He's psychotic. And then swing 9 at face. That was silly. We could have had 3 more Dom to get 12. Force a lot more in hand out of it. Yeah, that's a little annoying. Sucks to be stupid, huh? Really sucks to be literally brain dead. Granted, the game's not even close. Like, we still kind of still win. Man, that was misclick. It's gonna cost us so dearly. That sucks. That sucks so hard. We really want to keep our Whitebeard because then his Choppers don't do literally anything. That'd be really nice. He's trying to plan out how he's going to win. Don't think he is going to win here because he's going to have the Raggle Beam, so he has to play very, very weirdly. He's gone through 2 Raggle Beams as well, so probability he's not going to have another. Probably going to try to dig for Chopper, which is literally the worst idea you can have right about now. Could have killed that Chopper and make him waste more cards in his hand. At least it's not 2K. Drew Sunny-kun, that's kind of irrelevant. Man, that was such a bad misclick. God damn it. Imagine being dumb, like so stupid. Promise you, it's not as fun as it sounds, being literally stupid. We can see the 5K come down. I don't know how I feel about that. 6. Maybe he's going for... that'd be interesting. 7? No, this is more. 6, 7, 8. Okay, he's going way too hard. 9 into face means I can actually win here because he is stupid. So we're going to take that. He should have... Because the thing is, I'm at 2 life. I physically can't die. Because this is 9? Sure, whatever. We're going to use that and use... Dawn's kind of useless here. And this, no matter if he goes into face, we take... He's tapped out, so now we just go however much we need to go into Whitebeard, which is all of our Dark for lead. There's going to be 11 at face. We can take that. And that should be game. Yep, good game. Misplay. We misplay by misclicking because we're bad. Zoro's really annoying. Mirror is kind of stupid. Not fun Mirror. And he wasn't even that good with Mirror. No offense, guy, if you were watching. Seemed not good. I don't know how I feel about the one Johnny. I feel like this is gonna be like really handy at one point. I just don't know what to This is my own little personal tech. I don't know how I feel about it. Because I don't love pistol in set 2. Like, it's good, but it's like, meh. Like, it's Gordon Vista or Gordon Robin gets rid of, like, most things that are relevant to us. Pistol is, like, okay. Like, it's fine. I do want to run 4 Whitebeard, though, because this card, if you hit it, you're God. Is there something as a fun mirror? Yep. Well, yes. Yes, there is. I actually enjoy Smoker Mirror. Huh. Yeah, I think that's it. I just like smokers, so I don't know. I think Smoker Mirror is kind of fine. Even Cobb Mirror is funny. It's annoying. That's like even Cobb's most annoying matchup, but it's funny. It's funny to watch. Green Mirror is annoying. Red Mirror is annoying. Purple Mirror is fine, I guess. But Smoker Mirror is honestly kind of fun. Literally, it's Smoker Mirror is who can draw most of their abilities that can't KO, like Smoker and Smoker. And Barcelona. It's like who can draw more? That's the game. It's like that's fun. No, it really is kind of fun though. I don't know how I feel about this variant. I kind of like it. I haven't lost it with it even once yet. And I don't even need the full body. I just like having the 3rd Garb. Like, that's sweet. I could cut a full body and a Garb, though, and put 2 more 2Ks in. That actually is kind of smart. I'm not going to do it, but I'm not here to be intelligent. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Hey, and then you got it. If you ever, I was testing this out though, like the full body, because into the Zoro matchup. I don't know how I feel about it yet. Like I've beaten Zoro every time, and I don't draw the full body. Card's kind of useless for me. But I played against myself playing Zoro and full body putting a ton of work in. Because if you're playing black, you always want to go second unless you're forced to go first. Like obviously you don't have a choice. But the deck just so much potential to not care. Because especially if you put the Garbs in, like we have the Smoker, we have the Garb, we have the Smoker, we have the this deck technically does not care to go first or second. It really doesn't matter. You have more plays going second than going first. You have way more though. Like turn 2 Kuzan is better than most things. Turn 2 Borsalino is better than most things. Going now if you have 6 Dawn, you can use Leader Effect and have the ability to use Garb, or you can play Sakazuki from hand. You have both those options. And you should have a lot more. You can go turn 1 Meteor Volcano if needed. So I don't know. Or turn 1 Garp. Like that's not that bad. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. Or turn 1 full body. That's really good in Red Mirror or Red matchup, Red Zoro matchup. White Mirror matchup, the card's kind of irrelevant, but you know it's also super irrelevant. Rosinante. This card is so irrelevant, but boy, do I love him so. He's such a good-looking card, especially his full art. Yeah, I'm actually fun fact, guys. I'm really close to having a full art, a full maxed out alt art smoker deck. I'm really close. Really, really close. I'm only missing, let's see, after this weekend, I will be technically missing 3 Garps, which is the bane of my existence. What is the strategy against Zoro? Been a tough matchup for me when playing Smoker. Good question. Here. This actually is a better deck for Smoker matchup. So I know this looks crazy. Full body is actually really good for the matchup. What I've been doing is some cards I've been trying to see if they hold value against Zoro. Trying to make sure you clear their cards that are really high priority, like their Zoros are high priority. Makino is not high priority if you get rid of the rest of their 1-drops. So because no 1-drop has rush, so it's not that bad. This card actually, this Smoker puts in a ton of work against Zoro, like a lot. You always want to go second, obviously. You have the ability to play Borsellino on turn 2 is really good. Playing Garp's also really good to clear some cards if you need it. Meteor Volcano is good. Just honestly, this Smoker's been putting a lot of work in Zoro matchups lately, and I'm kind of like, wait, is this card actually really good for it? Full Body honestly does put in work against Zoro matchup because you go turn 1, play Full Body, and then they have to answer the thing or lose. Like if they swing with any 1-drops at all or anything, like their Robins, Vistas, anything, you literally can swing with this Full Body and continuously do that, and that's really funny. It's not great. It's not a great answer, but it's an answer. It's something I'm trying, and I like it so far. When I finished this, you watched the VOD. I played against a bunch of Zoros, and I have not lost against Zoro once today. I've lost a Zoro a couple times on stream just because with Smoker, just because a good Zoro player is really, really annoying. But you can plan out to not die, and you're there. Like, you win. Playing Kuzan's really good because if they play Whitebeard, which most Zoro decks wants to do, if you have Kuzan on board, you swim with it, and then you play Sakazuki, you can clear Whitebeard. That's really, really good. That's really helpful. Clearing their cards is just really, really powerful. And more than if you think, like, it really is. Like, don't sleep on that. It's kind of my biggest advice. This card is useless in Zoro almost. It's like almost useless. If you have this Kuzan on board, and then they play Whitebeard, then this Kuzan combo, then you can get rid of Whitebeards. So it's actually no, you can't. Oh, you just can't. This is 9, 4 minus 5. Yeah, this is 9, 0. Yeah, so this is a decent play against it, but it's very meh. You just have to be. You're welcome. It's gonna be a hard matchup no matter what you do. You just gotta try things and see what works. I swear to God, this card actually puts in a lot of work against Zoro for some ungodly reason. Because it's like, if you have, because they'll always have a 1-drop on board, you just go leader effect. Now it's online. Put 1 Dawn onto the Smoker, and they have to drop 2 2Ks because they don't want to get hit, or they don't get, or if they take the double hit, they just took 2 hits, and that's really, really good. Like, that's really good for you. So this card actually is pretty good in the matchup, and they have no way to KO it. Like, that's funny. Try again. My advice: just keep trying, but try Full Body out. Let me know how that goes. It's something I'm trying. I don't know how I feel about it. I really do love it, but it's theory. And I know one person who made it work, and I don't know how much I trust the meta he was in. But he's like, the guy who put Full Body in his profile said, "Oh, Full Body carried me." And I was like, "What?" I was like, "How?" Actually, what he said is Full Body and Smoker carried him, and I was like, "That can't be right," but apparently it is. I don't know how. But yeah, I really like this list. Oh yeah, what I'm missing for alt arts? I'm missing 3 of this Garp because I hate my life. By this Sunday, I will have all 4 Kuzans. I'll be missing 1 Sakazuki, I think, by next Wednesday, in theory. And then I'm missing 2 Borsellino, and that's it. Like, I have the 4 pre-release Surus coming in the mail, and I already own 3 secret alt art Kuzans. I already own it. So I'm really close. Like, really, really, really close. I might just drop the money on the rest of the alt art deck. Not gonna lie though, because it's like, what I'm waiting until tomorrow though to see like where the prices are gonna be. And then I'm spending like 170 on getting some of the alt arts, because I'm getting 2 Kuzans and a Borsellino Sunday, right? So it's gonna be, yeah. So I'm really, really close. Like, really, really, really. Oh, and leader I don't have yet, but I should be getting it eventually, I guess. But I'm close. Super close. Really excited for that. But I think that's where we're gonna end the stream, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for chilling with me. Have a good rest of. Oop, wrong button. Have a good rest of your night, guys. Enjoy Try some smoker out. Let me know how you feel about the 2 Drop 4K. Well, and enjoy the rest of your night. See ya.